again. But at this time I have a different video for you guys. This new section in the channel is going to be called the paper rabbit. So today we're going to start. If you guys don't know, I'm a graphic designer, and one of the things that I do in my spare time, or one of the things that I don't consider a hobby itself, I think GroovyRoo, hopefully in a couple of years, will be already a brand. And that's my dream, crossing our fingers for that one to happen. So I tend to draw a lot, and when I say a lot so I'm trying my best to get better at what I do. So lately I've been like loving some kind of products related to this area of my life. And the first one I'm going to show to you guys, and I know it sounds pretty stupid, but is this Faber-Castell HB pencil. So for you guys don't know, for me HB pencils itself are the most essential part of my daily basis. This personal taste of mine with Faber-Castell, for me, is the best brand in the market for pencils. So I decided to replace my old Faber-Castells that I bring from South America by buying like cool Faber-Castells from Germany, my next door neighbor, and I've been loving it so much. But the one that I use the most is this one, and I try not to take a lot of part of my pencil away because I want it to last as long as it could, like this size. I know I sound a little bit crazy, but you know, when you have like longer pencils, it's more easy to draw and stuff like that. My next item, and this one was a very good discovery. I don't know if you guys who follow me on Instagram, hopefully you guys follow me on Instagram, and last year I tend to put my favorites of the month, all the favorites of the month, from art supplies, for food and movies and books and everything together in one simple illustration per Instagram. But you to kind of have an idea what I'm going to, or what I'm doing at the moment. So I basically I just went to the university store. I will not give addresses, but the Technical University here has a store where they sell art supplies related for the people who study architecture. So I went there, and I don't know why, but they have like an awfully good sale with copy markers. And I was just like, okay, I never owned a copy marker in my life, and I don't understand the big deal about this, so I'm just going to buy like the colors for skin because I don't have any, and the markers that I had back then was so sucky. At the moment I'm using it for my bullet journal, but that's another topic. So I went there and I bought like the skin color theme from the CoolPix Chow, and that one came with this tiny thing that it looks so tiny but it's so good. This is a CoolPix multi-liner black and 0.3, so it's very thin, and I really hugely adore this thing because one of the good things about the copy markers that I think not most of the people say about it, you can mix them together, the colors, and the other thing is when it comes to the markers, you can paint over this marker that is the multi-liner without getting expand, and that's glorious. I don't know you guys, but for me, this thing is magical. Remember that Sharpie was the most incredible thing ever because they have double tip. They have like the very thick tip on one side and the very slim one on the other side. The thing is, like, for putting ink to your illustrations, then scan them and put them in the computer, it was like a great one. But I have no slightly idea where I put it. So it got lost since a couple of months ago, and I have no slightly idea where I put it, and I stopped looking because between so many stuff that I have and I own, like when it comes to markers and art supplies, I couldn't manage to find it. So 2 weeks ago, or I think a week and a half ago, I went to Boston. And later, guys, I will take you there because it's a magical place made in heaven. So, and I was looking for like a very thick marker, and I ended up with this one. So I wanted a Copic, but I already have all the Copics, and they didn't have this kind of chunky one. So I bought a Faber-Castell Artist pen, big brush, and $1.99. And this thing is marvelous because you can see the tip is basically the kind of tip that you will have as a brush, so it makes everything easier when you just want to use the other part for doing it for some drawing, and it's just fantastic. The other thing is like I needed something between this and this, right? Because I don't have any medium size. And the one that I have is basically for writing in your CDs, or you basically use it for, how is this called? For leaving in your CDs or DVDs or whatever. And basically when I use it in paper, it was just a nightmare. So I ended up buying this Faber-Castell Artist Pen, and with the brush of 1.5, which is basically something between this one, who is like the Copic, who is like completely thin to the point that it gets ridiculous, and between this one, who is so chunky that you cannot even believe it. So I got this one, and I was very surprised with this one because I already owned one of those Faber-Castell ones that I bring with me. And you know, I never noticed they don't expand when you mix it up with other markers. And as a marker, and if you're in a budget and you cannot keep buying like this kind of copy markers like me, and those Faber-Castell ones are a very good starter. So I will totally recommend those if you want to start inking your own illustrations, right? But if you don't, you're in a budget, like I said. And the jewel of the crown, and I have to say like this because it really is taking my breath away. I bought the same version of this one but in white. And I'm so happy because this thing works in top of any color imaginable. So I even use it in wood, and this is that bomb. You have to love this. This is just when you want some, it's just, I think you just need to try them. Well, you can see there, you already can see it on my hand. I just made a mistake, and like anything, you can use it for anything and everything, and I love it. It's basically the number 101 Pit Artist Pen White of Faber-Castell. The other thing that I've been loving it and rediscover it because I cannot draw, or I cannot put any color with acrylics. I'm the most horrible person when it comes to try to put color of anything with acrylics. I have no idea how to do it. I tried my best when I was in university and I fail. It was horrible. So one thing that I noticed that I was very good at it was watercolors. So when I arrived here, my husband and I had this kind of watercolors metal case full of amazing colors, and I was just like, oh, are you using this? I don't remember the last time I had watercolors in my life, and when I had one, it was like kind of like crayons because student life. So I think I'm just very amazed by this brand. It's supposed to be the best of the best, but he was just having it lying around, and I was just like, this is mine. So the name is obviously in German, so if I'm butchered this, please, I'm sorry. My German at the moment is good enough. So I think is Schmidneck, I think it's called. And obviously you open it like this, right? And you have all the colors. Obviously in the back you have the name of all the colors, which I think is absolutely amazing, right? And those two are new ones, but they are in the same brand. So one of them I already tasted, and Laura try it. I already tried, and the other one I haven't tried it. So I will let you know when I try them. So they're Winster, and I don't remember the name of the brand. They're Winster and something. So because buying new ones from this brand was too expensive, and you know I'm a girly girl, and I needed some purple and pink, and I didn't have any. So those are all my materials at the moment, but I just want to share something with you guys. This thing, you cannot see it right now, you will see it, is one thing that I found too when I moved here. My husband, he's pretty much into calligraphy. He doesn't work with any art related of arts and craft thingy, and he just do that when he has time in his life. And he's been ages since the last time he had time for doing anything related with calligraphy. But the thing is, like, I found this most awesome thing. Obviously you will not be able to see the brand because I fully managed to stick every sticker that I found ever in my life. So this is an aquarelle and acrylics from the brand Canson, and it's like 200 grams, and this is the most fantastic thing ever. And basically I did a mixed media, and probably you will see later on some of my products, and basically I've been loving it a lot. Well guys, that was it for today's Paper Rabbit, and hopefully we will see you guys every trimesters with my favorite of art. And that was funny, art.